music lined up for you. So keep it locked. Back to you.
Well, thank you so much, DJ Nick. And just before we bring you up to speed with what is happening in the news, we have the newspapers with us. I have the Standard newspaper with me here. And in the front page, Gachagua living worst nightmare after President William Ruto trounced Raila in 2022. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua expressed his fears of a possible rapprochement, that is, between the two competitors. His worst fears have come true, it seems. There is very little he can do. So, yes, there is some dialogue between, Raila Odinga and, the President, William Ruto, in as far as the AU Commission chairperson, position is concerned. And that is causing some jitters, not just to the Deputy President, I guess, but also to the Azimio faction, where Azimio troops pushed Raila to name successor. And Azimio leader Raila Odinga has downplayed mounting pressure into the coalition to have him name his successor. So there have been concerns, or at least concerns raised about his ability to be able to balance between hopefully getting the AU Commission chairmanship and running the affairs of the ODM party. Irony of government hostile to media, seeking publicity. So CS and PS have been instructed to ensure that government projects are carried in mainstream media. That is also a story highlighted in the Standard newspaper front page. And folly of quitting a job for elusive greener pastures. Well, a DHL employee and 13 others were left in tears after a court dismissed their case where they quit employment on promise of better pay that turned out to be hot air. So all that is in the Standard newspaper. Definitely a lot more covered in there. You could be able to get your copy, and you'll be able to, stay abreast with what is happening in as far as the daily news is concerned. Vivian, you have The Nation?
Yes, I have The Nation and The Star, and I will begin with The Star. And the front page of The Star, the headline is Wage Crisis. Ruto team push for 55 more female MPs. Now, a team of experts wants more women MPs nominated to the National Assembly and the Senate to help meet the 2/3 gender rule. That story is on page 4 and 5 of The Star. Still on the first page of The Star, we have I'm going nowhere, says Raila over hanging up boots on local politics. So according to the Azimio leader Raila Odinga, he has hinted that he will not be hanging his political boots, even if he gets to succeed in getting the top job at the AU, even as he is on that quest for the African Union Commission seat. He says that he is still going to be active on the local politics. I don't know how possible that is, but you can find yourself the Star newspaper and get to read that story in full. And still on the Star, we have Havi on LSK Polls and future of the legal profession. The Law Society of Kenya today will elect a new crop of leaders, and the Star got to sit down with former LSK president, that is Nelson Havi, and he has given his perspective on the vote and the candidates. So you can find yourself the Star and read that on page 9. Final story on the Star that I will highlight today is fresh row looms on effective Ruto-Raila talks report. A row is brewing in Parliament over the implementation of the National Dialogue Committee report, despite a new political truce between President William Ruto and opposition leader Raila Odinga. That is on page 2 of the Star. Now, on the Daily Nation, we have Raila's AU job race faces new hurdle. Former Prime Minister Raila Odinga may have won the endorsement of his political arch-nemesis, that is President William Ruto, to seek the position of chairperson of the African Union Commission, but he must now wait to see if AU member states will adopt or reject a proposed election rule that may as well lock him out of the 2025 contest. On this same page, we have Muturi warns taxman over illegal housing levy collections. That story is on the back page of the Daily Nation. And actually, coincidentally, the Daily Nation has talked about leap year babies and their rare birthdays. So that story is on page 3. You can grab yourself a copy of the Daily Nation, the Star or the Standard to get to know what is happening in the country.
Thank you, Vivian. Yes, so I'd like to read the story, by the way.
Me too, I'm going to read it.
Yeah, if I can delay my birthday by, say, 2 years, will I be younger? I don't know, but anyway. So thank you once again for making the time for us, and straight away let's get to the news.